Today's Advent reading is the parable of the wedding banquet from Matthew chapter 22, verses 1 through 14. Jesus spoke to them again in parables, saying, "The kingdom of heaven is like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son. He sent his servants to those who had been invited to the banquet to tell them to come, but they refused. Then he sent some more servants and said, 'Tell those who have been invited that I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and fattened cattle have been butchered and everything is ready. Come to the wedding banquet.' But they paid no attention and went off, one to his field, another to his business. The rest seized his servants, mistreated them, and killed them. The king was enraged. He sent his army and destroyed those murderers and burned their cities. Then he said to his servants, 'The wedding banquet is ready, but those I invited did not deserve to come. Go to the street corners and invite to the banquet anyone you can find.' So the servants went out into the street and gathered all the people they could find, both good and bad, and the wedding hall was filled with guests. But when the king came in to see the guests, he noticed a man there who was not wearing wedding clothes. 'Friend,' he asked, 'how did you get in here without wedding clothes?' The man was speechless. Then the king told the attendants, 'Tie him hand and foot and throw him outside, into the darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are invited, but few are chosen.'" As I was going to work the other day, a stranger came up to me and asked if we could talk. He told me some of his story, and I listened to try and understand what he needed. He told me that he was looking for some help to get food. He wanted a pizza from the Quick Trip and asked if I could help him out. As I searched through my purse, he told me he liked my necklace. I was wearing a cross that my dad had given me a few years ago, so the man knew that I was a Christian. As I handed him the only dollar I could find in my purse, I could see the hurt in his face. That was all I had. He thought he had found someone who might care. As I walked away, I wished him luck. I had a heavy heart all day long. Tears ran down my face later that night when I told my husband the story. I could have given him my breakfast. I could have given him my lunch. I could have walked to the store with him and bought him that pizza. I should have asked him his name and told him mine and shook his hand. It is not enough for me to be invited to the wedding, to be invited to the kingdom of God. I need to attend with my wedding robe on. I wish to proudly wear the cloak that he has provided for me. I want to be one of the chosen few. I want people to know that I am a follower of Christ, not because of a necklace, but because I have showed love. Most of all, I need Jesus to be so proud of me, of the work I have done in his name, and the next time I will be ready. During this time of Advent, let us reflect on the abundance of blessings that God has provided for us and recognize the suffering and needs of others who are less fortunate. Lord, help me better discern your will and do good works in the glory of your name. Help me be prepared to enter into your kingdom.